evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome... Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Bernard Hopkins seeking revenge against Joe Calzaghe. You often make the point, an undefeated fighter doesn't know how to lose. Joe Calzaghe never knew how to lose.
No, he never did, and he hasn't lost for an awful long time, even going way back to the amateurs. And on top of all that, he's a southpaw, and a southpaw throws a lot of punches. He'll slap a little bit in between, but he's always working. And most important, he's got that consistent, solid temperament. You know, he doesn't get discouraged. He's very dependable.
Unable to connect by Calzaghe. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. A stabbing right hand by Joe Calzaghe. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Ted.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In his case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Halfway through round number two. Nice block by Joe Calzaghe. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Joe Calzaghe's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Little head hunting with the left. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Left to the body. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight build-up.
You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Just keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple.
Strickland, don't stand in front of it. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and...
Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Good smooth work by Joe Calzaghe. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. He's committed to the combination punching now. He's working out well up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Bernard Hopkins' failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has understanding.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Good shot to the head with that right hand. The end of the round is upon us, and now this fighter will hear some attaboys from his corner. He just got to his man good.
He did, and he's feeling real good now, having that kind of round. But he also has to hear something else from his corner. Don't forget how you got to that point. Don't get intoxicated. Don't get drunk by the success of that one punch.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Halfway into round number 5 here. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Bernard Hopkins is on the receiving end of a hook. That was another great round by him. I mean, what more can you say? He's landing the cleaner punches.
He's being the boss. He's doing the job. He's about to become the winner.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Calzaghe's proving to be elusive. Calzaghe's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Hooks to the head. Oh, what a hook by Joe Calzaghe. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. That's a well-earned victory by Calzaghe. And it's nice to see when not only all 3 judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say